Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm going to keep this brief because I'm going to talk about what I am using my Hobonichis for that I laid out all last video. So let's look at all of them that I have for this year and a few other planners that I also have because I think that they're pretty cool. Okay, so these are all of the planners that I've purchased this year for 2024. Let's get some of them out of the way. So for 2023, I used this one piece one. You can see it's like it looks disgusting actually. Like I should have got a cover for it, but I just wanted something from Hobonichi and I really wasn't concerned with whether or not I was going to use this. Now, for 2023 last year, I also purchased, let me get my business out the way. I also purchased a cousin. But as you can see in the cousin, I started trying to do some stuff with it. And I was like, and then I just gave up. So here's like what a week looks like. And I was doing some things. I was trying to find a pattern. The problem is that last year when I became attracted to vertical calendars. Um, I became attracted to vertical calendars when I sort of had a schedule that required me to be in multiple places. Well, not multiple places, but for example, I was working on my PhD. And so having a vertical calendar, and then I was teaching, I was an adjunct professor as well. So I could like put in boxes of where, like on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll be like on campus teaching. And then like I have Tuesday, Thursday when I need to work on whatever. But when you start having a regularly scheduled day, so last year, the year before, didn't really use my cousin very much. And then 2023, I bought it out of habit, but I still didn't use it very much, obviously, because we just gave up somewhere along the way. I was working a regular 9 to 5. So this is me trying different like layouts and trying to figure stuff out. Still wasn't working. I knew where I was going to be. I was teaching children. I knew I was going to be at work from 8 to 3. And so there was nothing really to put in between. And I already had a teacher planner. So this was not working. And then the daily pages just became overwhelming. As you can see, this just was just a poor waste of tree. I apologize. I've been like diddling in it a little bit, but I didn't end up using it. And when I purchased this, I just got it, but I ended up using this a lot more. As you can see, that like this has been used. It worked so well for me because I already knew even like the back pages, like I still have a few of the back pages. This is not even a mega. So this ended up working really well. So I say all that to say this year was a challenge for me because I'm on a gap year. And I went on a gap year for a variety of reasons. But it's like, how do you plan when you not technically, it's not even technicality. I don't have a job. So how do you plan? What do you purchase? But I just still had to purchase things because I needed to do so. So I initially purchased in my first haul a weeks and a cousin. This is the cousin that I purchased. I've decoupaged it right now, but this is the weeks that I originally purchased. But then I realized like my schedule is not going to be like that. I don't need this much planning for me when I don't have anywhere to go. And so then when I went to get the Hobonichi stuff, I got a whole bunch of other stuff, as you saw. So how am I going to use everything? I also got a Wonderland because I wasn't sure, because I wanted this size, but I still thought I needed a vertical planning area. But I don't like the print of this, which I've already said. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I can resell it. I'm not sure. Anyway, so what's the plan? What's the dealio? How's this going to look? So my one piece hun, don't at me with pronunciation. This is going to be my EDC. This is going to be my everyday carry. I haven't set it up because unlike you weeks Hobonichi users, there's only the month for December, but there's nothing else. So I don't want to be using two planners right now. So I realized that this will be enough for me. My plan is to keep this because I love One Piece, and I'm hoping to commemorate my year of joblessness. And so the plan for this, we can talk about that another time. But this is going to be my everyday carry. I love that it's just so compact, yet there's enough space for things. And I do have another case for this. I have the One Piece leather cover for this, but I think this plastic cover will be fine. Doesn't make it look as pretty, but it'll be fine. Okay. And if I feel like I need a vertical to look at, I did get the weekly attachment if I just need to look at the week, like so. And I'm planning to get a little notebook, and I'll explain why, that I can put in here too. So if I feel like I need to, I can always like do one of these numbers. But that's the plan for my everyday carry. Now, my two things. So a lot of people do their language planning in their weeks, and I've been following a couple of language vloggers, YouTubers, and they like do several languages, and they do them, put them all in the weeks. I don't, my inner retentiveness can't handle that. So um I have two different ones. So one is for Spanish, and then this one is for Korean because I'm trying to teach myself Korean. Nothing, I don't have a plan for this, like exactly how to lay it out. I don't know how it's going to actually function. I have a couple of covers, but I wanted the two of them to be like this when I put them in my little shelf. So I decided to get a Midori cover for this one and just decoupage the front and the back. Isn't it pretty? I did that myself. Yay me. But so I have these little stickers, and I will set this up when it gets closer to um January, because look, it starts right on Monday, January 1st. There's no extra weeks. So the cousin and A6 users, we can't enjoy using our new Hobonichis quite yet. Same thing. This is going to be for Korean, and I'll figure out how to set that up. And then finally, what am I going to do with this very sexy gray Hobonichi Weeks? Initially, this was going to be my wellness planner, and I was going to. I started it too. See, it says my cycle. No offense to anybody. Um, that might be TMI, but I was going to keep track of like my measurements and weight because I'm on a little weight loss thing, and I keep track of my cycle in here for those who want to see all my business. Let me show you what that looks like in actuality. So I know I can do this on an app, but I don't want to. So here you have my my cycle. I see I put the days right there. That's what this says, days. So I just in red, you know what the deal is on those days. And then I just sort of track it like that. And I was going to do that here, and I got it all set up. I did December because I was ready to roll, made it all pretty, did January. And then I was like, I was going to meal plan in, these sections, have my grocery list, write down anything else dealing with health and exercising and moves to do and all that other type of stuff. I was going to do all of that in here. But then I realized I don't want to take these two things with me. So here's the thing. If I'm going to go grocery shopping, right? My grocery list is in here. um 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be out. And if I have an appointment, right, say I have a doctor's appointment March 11th, what day is that? I don't know. Doctor's appointment. I'm going to write down here my doctor's appointment, where I'm going to be, and then I'm going to have this with me. And then I might say, oh yeah, let me go get groceries while I'm here, and my list is not going to be here because I'm not going to carry both of these. I'm not going to do both. So that's when I was like, I think I'm going to try to fit everything in here. So that includes using this front section for my, cycle and all that other type of stuff. I think I can fit all that in here somewhere. And using the monthly pages for some of that stuff, these pages for any kind of wellness thing. And in terms of like grocery lists, I have so many of these like post-it notes that can just go boop right in there. If I want to carry a grocery list, I can still meal plan up here or like down here somewhere. There's space for it. So, yeah. Because the idea was like all the messy things were just going to go in here, and this would be nice and pristine, and I can look back at it, and it would have stickers and be like, oh, look at my year. So yeah, the jury's still out, but I don't see myself carrying both of these things. That's why I was going to get the little notebook attached insert that I can add in here, so I can just have one book, and that's what I'm going to use all my stuff for. Oh, bonus, my no collection of planners are complete for the year without my Artist of Life workbook. I've gotten one of these every year since 2020, and I have not regretted it. I didn't use it so much. 2023 has been it's been a crap year. It hasn't been the crappiest, but it's not been great. So yeah. So I've started filling in some of the pieces of it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I got this when I became a Hobonichi user, because before I used to use a passion planner, and if you used a passion planner before, then you know it has like that sort of mapping in the front end of it, and you do it again mid-year, and it's really about taking your goals and like moving them into each of the parts of the week. Hobonichi doesn't necessarily have that, which is what I wanted, which is why I ended up getting it, but I still wanted that part, that like, where do you see yourself in a 3 months, in 3 years, your whole lifetime? And Artist of Life workbook has all of that to like break it down, especially the sections. I really wanted the sections so I could really think about what it was that I needed to do with myself. And then it also has like, you can break it down by the months. And so you can still have like these goals, and you can move them into your planner without having like the one big planner. And it's like a nice, cute little journal. And yeah, so that's my plan for 2024. I might end up getting another Hobonichi because in addition to my Spanish and Korean, I think I'm going to try to learn Mandarin, because I recently started watching C dramas. And let me tell you, they are, especially the historical ones. Oh my god, I love them. The costume ones, love it so much. So I was like, I should learn this. Yeah. So that's it for 2024. It's December 1st, and I will be back to possibly do a setup for this one and my language planners a little later on. But I'm still working through how these are going to look, and I will share that with you. All right.